Hey everyone, and welcome to today's live stream on Twitch. Welcome. If you're watching me live right now, I want to say hi, how you doing, and thank you for watching. Watching this back on my YouTube channel, couldn't make it to today's live stream, then once again, hi, how's your dog? Thanks for watching. Really do appreciate everyone calling past. What's fantastic? Well, I'll tell you what's fantastic. If you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, help it grow, really means the world to me. And I say thank you in advance. Come visit me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. That's MARBROLAY, MARBROLAY. Why not? Sable's Grimoire, a man and elf, brought to us today by the amazing people at Gamuzumi. Gamuzumi.com, guys, check them out. The makers of lewd and rude games. Today we're playing on the Nintendo Switch OLED model. This game's available for the Switch and Steam. Let's check out a few things in the visual novel before we get used to it, or into it I should say, showcase it off. Okay, so we've got gallery. We've not played this game before, so we've got nothing to unlock. I've got music though. Can we change any music? No, you have got to unlock the music as well, guys. So you can unlock the gallery, you can unlock music as well. And let's get into it. So we're new to the series. I'm pretty sure I've played one of these games. I've streamed one of these games before in the series for Gamuzumi. So if you haven't played this original Sable Grimoire's game, or it's been a while since you last played it, you may wish to enable the extra narrative option. We're going to disable that one and continue away. Now, I'm Australian, guys, and I've done this plenty of times. Now, if I do mispronounce my words, you're going to forgive me because I'm stupid. Okay, so the March Republic Order, also known as the Hunt. For almost a year now, I have been a part of this campaign, fighting side by side with my friends and classmates, sorting out disturbances in the surrounding civilizations, resolving misunderstandings between humans and demi-humans. Ever since I joined the hunt, my life has been increasingly busy. It's now gotten to the point where I hit the road every weekend, sometimes not returning in time for class Monday morning. And yet, I have no complaints about my duty of mine. Not anymore, at least. True, it does take up a large chunk of my free time. I also miss out on classes at the academy, chances to hang out with my classmates, and alone time that I have otherwise spent studying. But all the same time, I also get to visit people in places I might not otherwise be able to. I'm able to journey forth with my fellow hunters, and we set foot in new lands, and we see for myself things for which most humans will never be able to see. And of course, above all else, quickly get into the position. We can't afford to let it escape again. Now, the visualization of this game looks really good. The texture of the trees, I like the way it looks. If the magic beast managed to break through our defenses, don't worry, I'm on it. It's funny, he's wearing a tie and he's in a suit and he's, hunting down a beast. I get to do all this side by side with my best friend, Lisha. Alright, I'm in place. I'm ready to whatever you are. Don't wait for me, do it now. Yes, ma'am. At Lisha's insistence, I begin to interact with the barrier before either her or her target can enter my sights. I place the barrier in between two large trees, lining up the such as a way that there was no visible gap between the trees and my spell. My spell is neither discreet nor subtle. Anyone who approaches this area calmly or will make a point of observing their surroundings will notice the shimmering of the transparent barrier right away. Fortunately, my target does not currently have any leeway to take such care. It's coming! Are you ready? As rare as I'll ever be, my voice is no louder than a whisper. Even so, the message is conveyed to my partner clearly. It doesn't matter how much distance we place between us or how stained our voices have become, our method of communication is inevitable. It took her long enough to learn how to use a terminal. Not that I have the guts to make fun of her off it. The smirk is wafted my face as the target reminds of its presence. Its drooling is close. A second now, the beast will become us. I'm sure hope my barrier holds out. Worrying needlessly until the last second, I make a final addition to our little trap. I condense the moisture in the air, turning it into water, and then use it to soak the ground just in front of my barrier. A moment later, oh crap, it's huge. Kind Kind of sound like a pissed off dog. Got it! The magic beast hits the soft ground as a frightening speed stumbles towards and rams his head first into my barrier. A breath of sigh released and a realization that my barrier has not only held but also done its job. It might as well be different in matter if the beast casts a spell of its own, but assist she's brute force, a barrier like this is plenty. Is this Quiz? Yeah, just barely. Then, what are you waiting for? Hit it again! Right! Before the beast can come to a sense, I remove the soil from underneath it and create a gaping hole in the ground. Gaping hole, sorry. The beast falls into the ground and with a point of a drop the solid earth on top of it, and all in one go. Both crushes and buried simultaneously, the beast is killed and disposed of in a matter of seconds. Phew, that was hard work. You really need to start picking up the slack, Lisha. You know I don't have enough stamina for this. And this is precisely why I've been leaving the heavy lifting to you. Just look at how much earth you've moved and you did it so quickly, without even chanting. You've come a long way from being a timid bookworm you once were, Sable. I'm just trying not to die. Believe me, I still much rather be studying in my dorm room than hunting down magic beasts. So you say, and yet here you are. Well, yeah, I mean, I couldn't just let you do this on your own. Besides, it's not like this is a norm. We wind up talking to people and revolving misunderstandings more often than we fight. Indeed, the hunt truly is Miss Noring. Over the past year, Lisha and I have gone on many hunts together. The duty of ours has taken us on not only out of our class, but also far away from the academy. We've moved all over the continent, helping out strangers in a variety of ways while working hard to improve the academy's image. More often than not, we simply act as intermediaries while resolving disputes, but on the rare occasions like today, our job involves the usual force, in some cases even lethal force. It's not a role I could have myself feeling when I first came into Amadonia Academy. I've always fancied myself as an academy above all else, and this thought of using magic for such reasons also felt off to me. But after travelling with and fighting besides Lisha for so long, subtling dangerous beasts and helping demi-humans in need, this duty of mine has undoubtedly become a crucial part of my life. Once again guys, this stream is proudly sponsored by, supported by and supplied by Gamuzumi. Big shout out to Gamuzumi. That was the last one, right? Unless I'm mistaken, that makes 6. Exactly how many we were told is to subdue. It is, but I still like to do some more sweep of the area. These creatures are smarter than they look. I wouldn't be surprised if it was still hiding, waiting for us to leave or let our guards down. Alright, let me take a look. I'll see if I can find anything. I turn away from Lisha as I close my eyes and take a deep breath. After taking a few seconds to regain my composure, I open my eyes once more, exposing myself to a sight not normal human should be able to see. Okay, let's see where we got to. Abusing my gift to its fullest, I reach for the anomalies in the area around us. The ability of mine makes it rather simple to track down magic beasts, whose etheric compositions is so vastly different from other creatures. If there is a magic beast hiding around here, I'll find them in no time. Well, how was it? Did you see anything unusual? No, nothing around here, at least. We should check a few more spots, just to be sure, but for the time being, this area is definitely clear. Alright, let's keep our eyes peeled as we make our way back to the village. Once we've reported our success to the village leader, we'll return to the academy. We won't be staying in the village tonight. We can if we must, but I'd rather start heading back to the academy and sleep in the forest tonight. It's all the same to you. It feels awkward to hang around after our job has already been completed. Oh, are you worried that you will try to rope into the doing extra work? Extra work isn't a problem. I just don't want to risk overstaying our welcome. Sorry guys, I'm just going to have to quickly get a drink. Back in just a jiffy. Okay, I'm back. Gotcha. That's fair enough. Well, Lucia and I travelled to remote villages in order to provide aid. It is uncommon for us to stay in the target village for a duration of our trip. Most of the time, we're welcomed with open arms, almost to the point where it feels as though we're taking advantage of the village's kindness. On some occasions, however, we've been accused of doing exactly that, and consistently thrown out of the moments we've completed our objective. Meeting people from different races and cultures can be interesting, but it isn't without its drawbacks. Alright, enough dallying. Let us continue our patrol. The sooner we're clear the forest, the sooner we'll be able to return home. Yes, ma'am. I'm right behind you. After spending another night in the forest camping under the stars, Lisha and I finally make our way back to the MARBROLAY Academy. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, guys. The journey wasn't easy, but compared to what we usually do, it's nothing out of the ordinary either. Whenever I like it or not, these outings have become a part of my daily life, and I have acclimated accordingly. Phew, it's about time. My legs are starting to get sore from all the walking. Don't start complaining now, Sable. You'll be doing well until this point. Tough it out until the very end. We've been trekking through the uncharted forest for days on end. I think I had the right to be tired. Fine, complain if you must. At least you don't get tired easily as you used to. Of course, I may not look it, but I'm much fitter than I once was. Yes, you're right. You don't look it. Oh, shut up. You're much scrawnier than I am. So now that we're back, what's the plan? Are you heading straight to class? No, not yet. I'd like at least to take a shower first. How about you? Will you be joining me? In the shower? In class, you fool! right, of course. I'm going to visit the cafeteria first, after the properly take a shower and rest for a bit. Very well. In that case, I won't wait up for you. When will you have to wait up for me? I do on occasions, if you say so. I'll make sure to attend the class after this one, okay? So see you then. Alright, I'll hold you to that. Don't make me come to your room and drag you to the class myself. You know that I'll do it. Believe me, I know. Heading in opposite directions, Lisha and I part ways in what feels like the first time in months. We're in the same class, we've always partnered together on hunts, we spend a great deal of our free time studying and practicing together. It wouldn't be exaggeration if I say we're becoming nigh inseparable. Finally, some alone time. I enjoy being with Lisha, but we really have been spending an inordinate amount of time together lately. No matter how close we've become, we still need some time apart now and then. Driven by the growling in my stomach, I make my way to the cafeteria. Class is out of session at the moment, so the cafeteria is more or less empty. The open people are roaming around the handful of students from higher grades. Not a single other first year student, huh? I guess that'll be expected. Maybe we should start befriending more students in higher grades. I do know a few of them, mostly from the hunt, but we exactly lose friends. We're actually not exactly close friends. I glance around the cafeteria, one more time in search of any familiar faces. I do spy a couple of people I met before, but nobody I feel need to greet. Oh well, I guess I just eat while I walk. I did say I'll show up in the next class. After all, I shouldn't waste too much time hanging around here. Purchasing a pre-made sandwich, I head up to my dorm room while eating. The holes are still bare, as they likely remain until first year and the second year students finish their current lessons, so I'm able to make my way to my room without meeting up with anyone else. How weird, I haven't come across a single torrent. We're so close to the end of the break, yet all the first year students are still attending class dignitly. I'd expect to catch at least one or two of them wandering around the dorms. Presently surprised by the behaviour of fellow first year students, I unlock the door to the dorm room and step inside. Haha, home at last. I fall face into my bed for a moment. I close the door behind me. Ah, the comfort of a real bed. Not the hard soil of the forest floor, or shoddy furniture from those small villages that we keep getting sent to, but a proper mattress with actual sheets. This is how human beings are supposed to sleep. I pry myself away from the comfort of my bed before it consumes me. If I'm going to attend my next class, I can't afford to sleep now. No, Sable, focus. There's no time for rest. I'll take a shower, change into fresh uniform, and then I guess it'll be free time until class starts. I place my warm clothes from the past few days on my bed, grab a clean uniform to change, and head into the shower. As promised, I make my way to the classroom in time for the next lesson of the day. As I soon realise, however, I am in no shape to be attending class. I spend the entire lesson yawning as I just barely manage to keep myself awake through to the end. Finally, I thought class was never going to end. Good job staying awake all the way through. I thought you were really going to fall asleep there for a while. I must still be tired from our trip, otherwise I never drift off like that. Are you going to skip the next class and catch up on some sleep? It's not as though you're going to learn anything you currently state anyway. No, I'll hang out a little longer. I just need something interesting to wake me up. To the library then. You know it. No offence to our teacher, but the lessons here aren't exactly thrilling. Even they're informative, they can't match self-study when it comes how to interesting a lesson. In that case, I suppose we'll part ways once more. I'm going to find something to eat. I'll see you next lesson. Oh, perhaps I'll find you passed out in the library instead. I can't deny that possibility. I guess I'll see you back there shortly, or in the library if I pass out. You believe that I'll come looking for you? That's rather presumptuous. Won't you? Alicia attempts to shrug off. Don't know that word. But the smile on her face makes it clear that it isn't a distant as she likes to believe. I suppose I can do that. See you soon, partner. Alicia exits the classrooms, still smiling as she does. Her good mood causes a few of her classmates to stare at her either confusion or fear. Sorry guys. For our imposing verification to be wearing an expression of joy, something must be terribly amiss. What could possibly bring her, of all people, happiness? I can't blame my classmates for thinking about that way. The way she treats others often borders on contempt, and she doesn't really put any effort into making friends. In spite of their unflattering opinions of Alicia, however, I'm actually finding the slight of them watching her in confusion like this to be a relief. If every one of our classmates are noticing a difference in Alicia's demeanour, then it mustn't be the imagination after all. She really is starting to change for the better. Alicia is still unlimitedly the same blunt, prideful elf she's always been. Even so, it's time for all that we've been together at Amadonia. She has undoubtedly begun to loosen up. The amount of time she spends criticizing others, boasting of elven superiority, dignity in humanity, or otherwise acting outright hostile has decreased significantly. She's also started to express herself more openly, allowing herself to smile and laugh with a far less reservation than she used to have. Similarly, how much progress she has made over the past year. I can't help but look forward to what's yet to come. And on that note, guys, we're going to save the baby up. Or the game up, I should say. Not baby. Main menu, yes. We'll check out the gallery. So we've unlocked this. This is the first one unlocked. That's all we've unlocked, I do believe. Yep, okay, so let's look at music, see if we unlocked any more music. We've unlocked anything? Let's just get... And then the third one. Fourth one. Sixth one, we missed the fire. Number 5 for some reason. 8. 9. 11. 17. Okay, so we unlocked a few of them, but not all of them. Okay, there we go, guys. Sable's Grimoire, Helen and Elf, brought to us today by Gamuzumi. Gamuzumi.com, check it out. I'd like to thank everyone for calling past today's live stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Once again, if you're watching this back on my YouTube channel, thanks for watching. If you can subscribe, it means the world to me. Thank you in advance. Make sure you take care of yourselves and ones you love. Don't forget to feed your pets. Remember the name's MARBROLAY. Say hey to a dog for me. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.